So if anyone was in the same position as me, would I recommend the 28-day Launchpad? Absolutely. I would probably recommend it also for anybody who is starting out in business as well. And I really, if I reflect back, I really wish the Launchpad had been there when I was starting my journey. And I really wish I had, had that support available to me. Because I'll be honest with you, I think it would have made a big difference in terms of the path that I've woven with my business thus far. However, it wasn't created at that point in time, and I didn't know Giles at that point in time. So it's been, even though I've been further on in my journey, in terms of my business journey, I think it's been hugely valuable. So I wouldn't hesitate to recommend the program, and particularly Giles. He is a really compassionate specialist, expert in his field, and so it's in no way intimidating by his knowledge. He's very supportive to help you no matter where you are on your journey or how difficult you might be finding a particular aspect. I think without a doubt I would recommend Giles and his program. So hi, I'm Katie Adams from Katie Adams Coaching, and I work with purpose-driven leaders to support them to feel good and do good. What that means is that I help them design a life where they can have balance, a sense of well-being, and have a positive social impact. So before going on the program, I had been in business for a while, but I had found that I had got quite stuck, and I was at a point of knowing that I needed to make some significant changes from a business perspective, both from my perspective personally to get out what I was hoping for in terms of starting the business initially, in terms of a sense of fulfillment and a sense of professional well-being that would come from my business, but also practically in terms of being able to have a sustainable income from the business, and also the growth in the number of people that I would be helping through my business. I hadn't reached the point that I was hoping for, and I certainly felt that there was potential for. So I've been aware of these challenges with my business for a while. And so I had been working on them, and certainly been giving them a lot of headspace and I've been agonizing over them at different points and in different ways. I think in terms of the ways I've tried to solve them, I had actively tried to read more around, business and marketing. I had tried to sort of follow some mini e-courses that I'd had previously. And all of them taught me something new and took me further in my thinking. But what I hadn't done was this whole sort of radical, right, let's stop, take stock, and let's check the definition of the fundamentals of the business before. And so the program came at the right time, or came onto my radar at the right time. My final decisions around it were really helped by the taster workshop that I'd had with Giles. And that gave me a really good sense of his level of knowledge and his level of professionalism, and also the breadth of content that would be covered during the program and how it aligned to what I was feeling that I probably needed to help me move forward with the business. And I think the other aspect was its group nature, because I think the idea that I could have some other minds challenge me and feedback on what I was producing and the content I was creating during the course of the program was really appealing. So the three things I enjoyed most about the program, first and foremost, entirely selfishly, is because it helped me move forward. And I am definitely a person that likes to feel like I'm being productive and moving forward on anything that I'm working on. And I think it was structured in a way that really allowed me to do that, and to feel that almost every day of the program, which was a positive for me. I loved the way that Giles also weaved throughout the exercises additional information and learning for things like TED Talks, for example, that really added value and just allowed me to think about things from a slightly different angle, or helped me join the dots on things. And then I think really the group nature of the program, very supportive and, very insightful reflections that were really helpful for me in terms of supporting my thinking and my progression in the program as well. So now I've completed the program, the three biggest sort of positive changes that have come out of the back of it for me are, first and foremost, I am much more confident in myself and my what it is that I do and what it is that I offer prospective clients. And it's really clear to me that those things are totally aligned with who I am as an individual, my values, and what matters to me. So I feel really different now to where I did at the start of the program. I feel optimistic about the future. I feel excited about the future. And I feel proud about the work that I do. And none of those things were consistently present before I started the program. I felt very differently. And I guess I was also at that point of thinking, yeah, should I carry on in business or should I be thinking about doing something else? So this is really, that positivity that's come from the program is one of the biggest benefits for me. I think practically it's really helped me focus down my service offering, which was always changing and evolving previously. And because of my background, could include a whole host of different things. But I've learned on the program that just because I can do something doesn't mean I should be doing it and I want to be doing it. And so it's allowed me to focus down more. And I think that's also that idea of focusing and aligning has really helped me with my decision making since the program, little and big decisions. One of the biggest surprises for the program for me was actually the GC index that was Giles completed with me at the beginning of the program. It was a tool that was new to me, and the information it revealed about me was both affirming in terms of recognizing myself completely within the profile that was provided, but also liberating in the sense of saying, well, actually, yeah, this is me. And actually where I am right now, I am not aligned to that profile. And there's parts of the way that I'm running my business, but also in terms of what I'm doing within my business that aren't completely aligned to that. And that makes sense for me in terms of why I've been feeling the way that I've been feeling. So I find that a really powerful tool to inform me about myself and inform my development, but also just to be able to say, right, I'm starting this program and I can have us look at everything through a different lens now. Another thing that surprised me about the program was that it really helped me join the dots. It was about brands, creating your brand. It was about that. And that's ultimately what the program moves you through to get to an endpoint with. However, it really helped me, interestingly, join dots between lots of different things that I've been thinking about or doing for my business for a long time. And I think that's really positive because as a business owner, especially when you're working on your own like I am, you have so much swimming around your head all the time because you're doing every single aspect of your business. And it's really hard to, I think, tether it all down and tether it together sometimes. And surprisingly, the program really helped me join some dots. And I think that's because it comes back to the whole fundamentals of what your business is about. And that is so powerful. I've come away from the program very optimistic. So I feel like the possibilities are endless now. And I feel like there's a possibility to make sure that my business is sustainable and that I can build a business that I'm really proud of and that has a really positive impact on those that I work with and the world.